Hello, this is Angela May, and I am here to teach you about how to make discussions in Schoology. As you can see, we are in a class of mine. I've already made the class. Let me hit the hyperlink and get to the home page for the course. I've already made 2 units. And by the way, the units are called folders in Schoology. Here's course materials, and here's Unit 1 Introduction. And now I would like to add a discussion into Unit 1. So you can click on Unit 1 and you can see I've made a quiz and I've made an assignment. Those were what those icons look like for a quiz and an assignment. Now I am going to add a discussion. I am pulling down the pull down menu on Add Materials and I'm going to click on Add Discussion. Now, I would recommend to have your discussion prompt already ready in Microsoft Word or a word processing document prior to doing this, because then you can just copy and paste it. So I am going to show you my Word file. I have the title, I have the prompt, and then I have a little bit of reminders and instructions for students. And I even have a mention down here of the rubric, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with the rubric. Now, what's neat about Schoology is it usually carries over your formatting. So if you want to format your fonts in different colors, different styles, highlight something for the students to remember, you can do that either in Microsoft Word or in the text editor that I'm about to show you. So either place is fine. Right now I'm just going to do an edit copy for the title, so that I can paste it right in the title in the little create discussion in Schoology. And then I'm going to copy and paste my prompt and the directions and add it to the description in this. So right here is the prompt. It is the reminders for students, and as you can see, it did carry over a lot of my formatting choices. But if you so desire, you could do background color here, highlighting. You could do font color here. You can change the font styles and add bullets. So there's a lot of text editing, and when there's a spell checker also, that you can do right in the text editor. Now, one thing I like to do is I always like to attach a rubric for the students so they see how they're going to be assessed. And I'm going to click on File. It's this little left button right here. And I'm going to add a file. Now, I highly recommend to add PDFs, portable document files, because most students will be able to open those up more successfully sometimes than other kinds of files. So again, I recommend PDFs. Now, for your discussion to actually show up properly both on the calendar and in the grade book, you need to assign a due date. So I am going to assign April 28th as my due date. And the second cell is for the time. And I am going to put in 11 p.m. Let's see if it accepts it. Yes, it does. Please make sure to say enable grading. And you can put however many points you want to on this assignment. Of course, you want to make it match up with what you have on your rubric, so I'm going to put 10 points. And here you can pick a category, and I've already played with a little bit of this. As you can see, you can make 3 or 4 or 5 different categories for your different kinds of grading assignments. I have assignments, discussions, discussions 2, and quizzes. So let's hit create a new category just so you get to see how this is done. And I'm going to call it discussions 3. Of course, you would just make one category called discussions. And these you'll get into more as you go through Schoology. Just make sure for right now that this one is a green circle, because that means visible to students. And hit create. And now you have a discussion. And you can move this around a little bit, so you can reorder those items in the way students see them. You can go click on the hyperlink on the title to check it out and see what it's going to look like. You can see that the rubric is here. And I also recommend that you click on the hyperlink to the class and you click on the calendar way over on the right the little calendar, just to see if it populated properly in the calendar. That's it. Please let me know if you have any questions. Contact me at mayas@centurytel.net or 253-858-3290 and let me know how it's going with adding discussions. Thanks. Bye.